What's up, everybody? Walking Bucket here, back over here with episode 2 of our 30 episode series of ranking the top 10 players on every team's roster. Next up, we're going to have the Boston Celtics. At number 10, you know he had to put the man Taco Fall on the list. What a player. 3.2 points per game and 1.8 rebounds per game. You may think it's not much, but if you look at the per 36 minutes stats, he would average 20.5 points, 16.5 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game, which that would be the most on his team. Crazy, right? At number 9, we're going to have Brad Wanamaker, who I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think he's a quality backup point guard averaging 6.6 points per game and 2.5 assists per game. I think they could get an upgrade at backup point guard in the offseason, but he definitely deserves to be in the top 10 Celtics list. At number 8, we're going to have Robert Williams, who I actually am a huge fan of. He's averaging 4.3 points and 4.7 rebounds in less minutes than Brad Wanamaker. I feel like he could be the backup center that the Celtics need in the future. At number 7, I'm going to have Daniel Theis, who's actually taking most of the starting center role. He's averaging 9.3 points per game and 6.6 rebounds per game. And he's actually a really quality big. I feel like he could be the backup big on an actual true contender. That's why the Celtics are doing so good. But I think if they get an upgrade at center, they'll be one of the deadliest teams in the league. At number 6, I'm going to have Enes Kanter, which some of y'all are probably thinking, if Daniel Theis is putting up better stats than Enes Kanter, why is he ranked lower? I don't just look at his stats, I look at his impact. And I feel like Enes Kanter and his 8.2 points per game and 7.7 rebounds per game and 6 less minutes than Daniel Theis is more impactful. So at number 5, I'm going to put Marcus Smart, which some of y'all think he's the 4th best player in the Celtics, but I have him at 5th. He's averaging 13.5 points per game and 4.8 assists, plus 1.6 steals per game, and his defense is outstanding. The thing is, I just don't see him as an efficient player. If he was more efficient, he'd definitely be 4th. But I like this player as more efficient. And that player will be number 4, Gordon Hayward, which before his injury, he was having a breakout season, putting 17.3 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, and 4.1 assists per game, almost shooting 40% from the 3 and shooting 50% from the field. It looked like he was almost getting into that contract that Boston wanted to pay him. He ain't 100% there yet, but he was getting close to it. Number 3, this should be pretty obvious. I'm going to have Jaylen Brown, who's averaging 20.4 points per game and 6.4 rebounds per game, and is also having a breakout season. He looked really impressive since he got that contract. And instead of slacking off once he got paid, he wanted to get better, get harder. And I can see him being an all-star next year. There may be some disagreement here in number 2, but I'm going to have Kemba Walker. I feel like the guy I put as number 1 has been the true star of this team, especially since the All-Star break. Even though Kemba has looked like a star, 21.2 points per game and 4.9 assists per game, and has been a leader, but I just feel like this guy's been the best player. And my best player on the Boston Celtics is Jason Tatum, who's putting up 23 and 7. And I feel like he's looked like the star of this team, and it could be him being the star of the future of the Boston Celtics. So what do you guys think? Comment below your opinion. Make sure to like and subscribe. Walking Bucket